How are we doing? Are we good? Let's just do this. Didn't realise Jessica was still going. I thought she started earlier for no reason. So, how are we all doing, guys and girls? We good? I'm gonna move my thing. It's gonna be annoying, isn't it? Otherwise, for you guys. There we go. I moved it. So yeah, thought we'll start going back into this because Chris has informed me on Twitter that apparently this is only on Game Pass for a couple more weeks. So I thought I better carry it on, hadn't I? But we good. How are we all doing? So yeah, everyone's over on Jessica's stream at the moment, but we will see. Hello, Gemma. I wasn't sure if anyone was going to come over because I didn't realise that Jessica was still streaming until I went to start mine. I don't know why, I thought she started. Do you know what? I had rain today, but at the same time, I've stuck my fan back on again because the sun came out again about an hour ago, and it's just very very close, isn't it? It's basically thunderstorm weather, isn't it? I mean the rain was nice earlier on. Don't get me wrong, but oh, which one am I on? Not on the Sandman. Am I on? Yeah, I'm on the Sandman, aren't I? I've got two more nights. Yeah, storms today. I'd say I got a notification on my phone earlier saying what time the rain will hit, and it was already raining at the time. Outside Xbox Live as well. Everybody's live now. Oh well. But yeah, so Mandog, Buff, and Josh are over on Jessica's at the moment. But I don't know how much longer she's going. She's been going for just under 3 hours. I thought she was started at like 12 o'clock. I really did. But I mean, this one, you know, we all know what this game's like, isn't it? It's just to sit there, just to chat shit. Oh, it's almost gone. It kept me up most of the night, and then at about 7 o'clock this morning, I finally managed to actually get a nice 3-4 hour sleep. So I kind of stayed there, but I just got to that point that the cough just kept waking me up. So I was very kind of uncomfortable. It was a bit too warm, you know. I turned my fan on at 5 o'clock this morning in my bedroom, not expecting it to actually be hot, in all honesty. Uh, hmm. theatre oil. Like, I went into my kitchen earlier and it smelled like men's tea tree oil. I was just like, mentally trying to work it out. It's like, I knew you'd think. Yeah, the thing, I do have tea tree oil, but I have to, I have to be where I use it as well. The cat tea tree oil. If you don't want to go somewhere, you stick tea tree oil, and so I have to be with them. That obviously they sleep in the bedroom with, well, two of them do. Two of them sleep in the bedroom with me. This is my one piece of info I still haven't got yet. I'm going to go to this one while it's still early in the night, as it were. But this is where I get stopped on the way down. You know full well I will, won't I? So. Oh dear. But yeah, the cough is almost gone. When I finally actually got up, I was actually really comfortable, and I've had coughed a couple of times on the phone to my sister and stuff. I'm hoping the streams just kind of get me talking more, therefore it kind of just clears it up a little bit more, if that makes sense. But I don't know. A client of yours works here. Sounds dodgy, isn't it? Ask her about the reception desk and given a floor and a room number. Yeah, it smelled like men's aftershave in my kitchen. I have no idea why. You see Gina, D-J-E-N-A, sitting on a bed, her face aglow with the light of a cell phone. A phone cell, I was going to say. Oh, it's you. I was wondering when you were going to stop by. Fuck it. We'll ask her, is it a good time for you? It does sound a bit dodgy, doesn't it? Sure, no problem. I was trying to get some sleep, but it's been a tough night. See? Instantly, when someone says that, there is that element of yes and no. You know, it's cool that you come over, but don't stay too long kind of take, isn't it? So, I mean, some people just kind of explain a little bit more anyway, but I don't have that much time. See ya? A few weeks earlier, you'd been there for her, a few words exchanged during a taxi ride, that's all, but she contacted you afterwards to say thanks. See, not everybody, I'm surprised, people leaving names and numbers. Went up for coffee and then settled into a routine. Oh, so... Oh, it's someone that you've just randomly met. Mind you, it's the same with me and a few people. Like, I chat to someone that I met playing Evil Apples of all things, and now we get on really, really well. So, you want to know about pancreanurium? No. Pancuronium. What? Pancuronium. God damn it. Why was that so hard for me to say then? Pancuronium. There we go. That sounds like some form of, some sort of radioactive item to put in your pancreas, doesn't it? Follow her down the hallway to a small medical dispensary. See, the way that it initially met up with her, it made her feel like she worked in the night, not a doctor. Would we like some coffee? Yes. Coffee is always good. Why do they all get it in paper cups? Oh, we are actually in a hospital, that would be why. I knew that. What does that say on the top there? Forget my laptop's got Jessica Stream on, and all of a sudden I heard this really like noise, and of course it's our stream. Really spun me out. I thought I heard something coming from my headphones. There we go. Josh is talking quite a lot in her stream. Mind you, Mandog's not been there for a while. I tried to do it earlier, you know, just to sort of see who was around, but yeah, there we go. I'm awake, honestly, believe it or not. Ask her how she's been, shall we? Let's ask her how she's been. Can't complain. Things could always be worse at any point. That is very, very true. Yeah, not exactly great in hospitals in general, is it? I suppose. So I know Greg's been working quite a lot recently. He's not been streaming too much either, bless him. First, I need to know if it's related to the Sandman. Yes, it is. You know I'm not an idiot, right? I know how to connect the dots. Well, yeah, considering she works in, you know, it'll be dinner time for Mandog. Yeah, pretty much. He probably won't be around much in general, bless him. You know, at the end of the day, they, you know, they can go. Sorry, that sounds really bad the way I was going to say it then. They can go wherever they want, I was going to say. You know, I'm not stopping anyone. I've said this in my stream several times. You know, if people ping up, other people are streaming. You know, I mean, yeah, from you know, some people's perspective, it probably looks a bit rude that I've started streaming when she is. But you know, I put a thing out on Twitter earlier on to say, you know, what shall I carry on playing? And then Chris had commented saying that Nightcall wasn't going to be on Game Pass for very much longer. Apparently they're taking it away on the 15th. So I thought, well, you know, today, I was going to stream later on today anyway. I was intending to get out and cut the grass, but obviously with it being raining, you know, I thought, well, I was going to have an earlier stream, and then I just sat and watched something on the TV, and, you know, then thought, right, it's basically 5 o'clock, let's just stream something. But, you know, at the end of the day, if people are around, they're around. If they're not, they're not. That's entirely up to them. I mean, I had 28 viewers at one point yesterday. Do you know what I mean? I can't complain. And at least if I do it early enough, I can sit down and mess about with things like Twitch afterwards. You know, just read the ins and outs of things. You know, dot the I's, cross the T's. Maybe look into... I know Lightstream, I think, is something like $8 a month or something. But so I mean, I got a couple of you. You know, you'll all. Kurt's asleep, clearly, so I know he'll be in at some point in a bit as well. I'm gonna tell her the truth. I don't. Yeah, I'd say I'm not. She's got patient doctor patient doctor confidentiality. I thought I'd repeated the same word, but I didn't. So, you know, she's not going to go around telling anyone. You update her on the situation. A broad picture. Lightstream, yes. I just want to be able to make sure, obviously, I can keep the subscription. And then I can do the overlays and what have you as well. And at least the camera doesn't completely cut off the words. I just realised down the bottom there. That's not a bad thing. Yeah, I get the light stream, get some overlays, just the basic ones, and then when I'm starting to sort of get into it and get used to using it, I'll update them, make them all prettier, you know, really kind of go to town like you do. I mean, I am creative. I mean, you've seen some of the thumbnails. I like messing about with the thumbnails. It didn't actually take me that long. I wanted to see if Jessica had something like Bitmoji, because that stream we did yesterday, I'm gonna use your Bitmoji, if that's all right with you, by the way. Obviously I use mine, and just get a picture of Borderlands, like get the Borderlands picture and get like the three of us with the Bitmoji faces, or something that Jessica is happy with me using, for instance. Just because then I can stick it up on there as well. If not, I'll just put her head as her Twitch picture. But yeah, obviously I don't like using things unless, you know, I mean, obviously Discord is a little bit different. But yeah, say I wouldn't, I don't, you know, I didn't want to sort of start using stuff without permission, if you like. I know people won't usually have a problem with it, but at the same time, I'd rather sort of confirm just to be on the safe side. But yeah, I do like, I want to get the Borderlands picture and, you know, just sort of mess about with it and, you know, have a bit of fun and just change some pictures up and that. I can usually do it in about 20 minutes or so, but they are basic, but I've never really bothered with anything like that. I want to get to proper, you know, proper like caricature, you know, like Ox has, for instance, with his little caricature, and that I want to get something along those kind of lines that, you know, is more like me but isn't you know, isn't completely sort of lifelike either, you know, a bit of fun on it, and then I can start just editing stuff that way, because you know, after a while I think Bitmoji might get a bit funny as well. Oh, right. When turned into a pancuronium bromide, it's a muscle relaxant. Oh yeah, we knew about the muscle relaxant, didn't we? It could be used as a general anaesthetic. So some people could not have been dead, or they could have been knocked out and then put in the fire. Used to be. Yeah, it's a very cheap anaesthetic, but extremely powerful. Too powerful, in fact. Surgical interventions nowadays are much faster and more local. I can't do local anaesthetic, it doesn't work for me. But it's still used in the States on death row. Holy shit! It's the lethal injection! Wow. So Pacronium is basically the lethal injection. Okay, that's I didn't realise that's what it was. I just you hear about the lethal injection, but you don't necessarily think about what goes into it, do you? A lot of anti-death penalty NGOs are fighting to have it banned. Pancuronium is lethal, but it isn't a painkiller. Okay. What do you mean it isn't? Oh, so like you could be. It's like you seen the film What Lies Beneath? You know, when he gives her that sedative and she can't move, and he's there trying to drown her in the bath. Patients apparently still feel the pain unless they pass out. Okay. Right, so it is basically an entire anaesthetic, but you're still awake. That's weird. One more thing. There was a break-in a few months ago. Let's see. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? You could be knocked out but still feeling pain. That doesn't make any sense to me. There was a break-in a few months ago. Some of it was stolen. It's not the kind of thing that usually goes missing. Well, yeah. Same night the building caught fire. The hospital was swamped. Most of the victims were sent here. And I take it none of them were tested, or one was tested to have traces of it in their system. Oh. Do we push? Do we push? Fuck it, let's try pushing. Amazed you would even ask. Whoops. That's impossible, it's confidential. Oops. Sorry. Tonight it was my turn, no problem. Okay. Oops. Well, you know, thought I'd push it. Coffee's actually quite good here, isn't it? completely like changed the changed the conversation. It definitely is. Oh, I suppose. Yeah. I mean, let's face it, I said earlier that I woke myself up coughing my guts up, so I'm sure, you know, you do feel it to an extent. Luckily, the smell of the hospital has vanished, cancelled out by the cold. I don't know, parts of hospital make me tired. Certain, like, I mean, because obviously where I am in the hospital for the radio, I walk past Costa. I mean, Costa isn't open at that time anymore, unfortunately. Used to be open till 8 p.m, but only stays open till 4:30. So, of course, by the time when I go in at 5:30, you don't really smell coffee anymore. But you don't necessarily smell hospital either, because I'm literally just walk past, and then the corridor like behind Costa is where the studio is. So, you know, you kind of don't really have to walk through a hospital per se. And obviously at that sort of time, a lot of that area isn't necessarily open either. So I don't smell hospital. It's like, I love the smell of walking into a tattoo shop. It's different again, isn't it? Even though it's like medically clean, same as a hospital, it smells different. It's not quite disinfectant. It's like, and it's not even yeah, no coffee. I know, that was my go-to. Every Friday I would get a coffee before I started radio from Costa, and I would go straight there, and then obviously, you know, it's right there. But yeah, I'm hoping now with the kind of lift as of 21st, isn't it? You know, in a couple of weeks, that it will actually open later again, but it's having the money to do it all the time now, isn't it? Mind you, I am getting a lot more work. I've been offered a couple weeks worth of work in July already. So I get to spend the week away. I might take my camera and my light and my laptop away with me, because I'm away for 4 days, and I'm doing like Webb's garden centres. I'm counting those. I will be anyway, again, like I did in January. But I'm hoping, obviously, because they're early morning starts, what I might do is do like early afternoon kind of stream maybe, and it'll probably just be a just chatting one, just to keep it going, because I mean, there is a couple of games on my laptop, but we all know my laptop can't handle Twitch and another game at the same time. And I'm not going to uproot my Xbox. So I think while I'm away, I might just do a couple of days, maybe have a just chatting stream from my hotel room, which would be quite interesting, I reckon. I reckon that could be a nice one, you know, just to keep it going. I've got music on the laptop that I can stick on, you know, whatever. We'll see. And I lost one of you doing that, like just chatting shit. I like the night call stream though. It gives me chance to just chat shit. That was my only problem yesterday, that I was so conscious of you and Jessica whilst I was playing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing at all, because I was so conscious of obviously talking to you guys while we were gaming. But then mentally it was like, oh, I've got to keep an eye on chat as well, and I kind of felt like sometimes it was like I'm going to end up ignoring one of the two unintentionally. I do want to go back and maybe finish off Aragami. I might do that later on tonight, depending on what happens. I might have a couple hours just to sit and mong. And then see what Kurt's up to, because Kurt's been playing Aragami with me. I'm reluctant to put him on the stream. Because he's so desperate to do it. Yeah, I do kind of want to finish Origami and just, you know, have a few more sort of sessions playing some of that. I quite like my stealth killing on that game. It's fun, and I got really good at it at one point. So we were relieved that we told this lovely lady the truth. I got my front door wide open again. It just airs everything out, doesn't it? Because my house is only the equivalent of an upstairs. So if I open the front door and have the upstairs windows through, it all blows through. Should open the loft hatch really, shouldn't I? And then it blows through. Oh! Achievement! Woo! Rare achievement. Discovered 25% of the Passadex. Pretzel music. My heart. Yeah, he much I love Kurt as well. This is where he appears now, and he's just lurking, and I don't think of it. God, I laughed at the same time as me. That was weird. But yeah, don't get me wrong. He's there if anybody wants. He needs it. He is lovely in that respect. It's just sometimes he's very full on. But again, that's an American thing, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that's a me thing that I'm. As soon as people are very like full on with me, I step back, or do you know what I mean? Like I don't mean that relationship wise. I meant that just in general. Do you know what I mean? I kind of, I don't know. I'm one. I'm just weird. Who shall we go and pick up? That guy was a suspect in a previous case. Okay. Detective Buffy's on the case. Hey, Buff. I'm not sure whether you'd come over or not because I didn't click. Like I was saying to Gemma earlier, as I am weird. Yes, I am. As I am streaming, I realized Jessica was still streaming. I've got her tab up at the moment, but I thought she started a lot earlier on for some reason. And so I apologise if she's missed, if I'm streaming at the same time as her. I'm just wondering, who should we go and pick up? Oh yeah, Buff. This one's a very chatty stream. I'm not sure if you've been on a Nightcall stream yet. I don't think you have. It's a very talky game. This one. I have to go and pick up people, and gain clues as to who a killer is. And this guy attacked as well. He ended up being in an induced coma. Let's go and pick up this kid, because I don't think we've picked him up. Oh, there we go. It will go. It will go. Oh wow. I don't know how to pronounce this kid's name. Yeah, Buff, you can help me. This is all French. No, don't worry, Gemma. It's understandable. Yeah, Buff, this is all French. You help me out in certain areas. Maybe. How good's your French? God, we're screwed. Next passenger gets in. Huh? Like an old man returning to his armchair, grunts and groans, except as a teenager. Looking in the mirror with surprise, he can't be. I just said younger. Well, figured out the right bathrooms. How do you... Is that Melchior? 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 I don't know. But the thing is, he talks like he's an American. Got the address right. Yeah, my Uber told me. My little, data pad. I don't pronounce French very well, so you will find me not pronouncing some of these places' names. I skirt over them, okay? Because I don't, even though obviously I live quite close to France technically, I didn't really do didn't really do French in school. I've been to France once when I was 16. So I don't want to slaughter it, basically. Everyone says how romantic the accent is. Me personally, not. I personally don't feel that way. Go, let's roll, dude. Awesome. Okay, he's moaning softly to himself. Oh god, here we... Oh, apparently in pain. Okay. What? Oh, let's ask him if he's alright. I look that bad. Oh no. I'm just gonna say all the wrong things now, aren't I, in this today? No, it's just, I'm kidding. I know I look like roadkill. Feel like roadkill, like I ate roadkill. Like some roadkill ate me. Oh, hey, Mandog! I just flicked over to see who was still in Jessica's chat, actually. Oh, I was fine until I started streaming. Now I'm coughing again. Sorry. I'm fine. Thanks for checking in. I am gonna slaughter the French language like the Old Testament. Mandog will attest that I tend not to bother explaining certain things. And I end up going off on a tangent talking about boobs, usually, in this game. Just... What, you go off on a tangent and talk about boobs as well? Just pre-show jitters. Who am I kidding? I'm scared out of my mind. So this guy is about to do a show of some sort. And I apologise if I'm buffering. If I'm buffing. Do you know what? Up until the other day, Buff, I didn't realise how to actually pronounce Canuck until you said it, like Canuck, on your stream. So I'm quite glad that you've said it, so it saves me having to work out whether I'm saying it correctly or not. Yeah, because he calls Melina. Yeah. Have you noticed Ox only have tried to say my surname once, and he's never said it again since because he can't pronounce my surname. It's quite amusing. Scared? Why are we cursed with having our names mispronounced? Yeah, I mean, Mandog. Let's face it, you know, we do kind of have those. I mean, Gemma's the same. I mean, in all honesty, I personally don't think Ox did a bad job when he pronounced yours that time. I you know, fair play to him. You know, Gemma's surname gets slaughtered, and for me, that's an easy surname. Mine, you know, I've had various ways of spelling it. 2 M's, I's, D's. I mean, everyone has. Oh, sorry. My only thing is whether if I tried to pronounce Mandog's surname is whether I'd get it correct or I think I would emphasize the middle letter a little bit, probably too much for how it's meant to be. I'm gonna ask the dude if he's scared. Are you scared? Notopia 9, that's where we're going. Okay, we're going to a rave by the sounds of it. Every biohacker, transhumanist, and futurologist worth his cryptocurrency will be there. Oh, maybe he's... Say it like a Japanese person would. Again, Japanese is... it's not an easy language. It depends on paraphrasing, in the sense that you know, when you pronounce something, that it could be, you know, like Welsh go up on the end. Where you can say a word one way and it means something completely different to saying it when you kind of heighten a letter. And I know obviously you said the same thing, that you emphasize the first syllable, first vowel, don't you? Yeah, we had this discussion, didn't we, on Mandog's first stream? How the noun comes before the description. Tonal languages, yeah. Spelled and pronounced the same, but the tone and the meaning, yeah. It's the same with Mandarin. We did, I forgot. Yeah. I'm giving a talk, the closing talk, in fact. Oh, this dude's like iRobot. I'm not going to pretend I don't know what he's on about. I'm just going to say, you know, sounds like a big deal. He's so excited, but his face doesn't show it. He's so excited and he just can hide it. He's about to lose control, but I don't think he likes it. Someone even saw Mitnick there yesterday. I mean, the Condor himself. I arrived, the discussion went to languages, I stick around. See, that's a good, you know, always a good sign. Talk languages to Mandog, he'll stick around. Or how to knock a pen on a table really, really fast. I couldn't listen to it for too long. I could watch it, but I couldn't listen to it while you were talking. And that's not against you, Mandog. It's just the tapping, the tapping noise. To me, it gets too much after a while. That's just me. Mind you, I'm sure my voice does the same to a lot of people. Misha, off to the Who's Who man. French people scrunch their face, it means they're engaged in the conversation. That's an inner circle joke, yeah. Huge grin splits his face an instant before he groans again. Oh, this kid really is in pain, isn't he? Bless him. All it took was a little brain surgery. Oh, God. Nala's snoring up there. Oh, Nala came home, by the way. I went out for about half an hour to an hour, wandering around aimlessly last night looking for Nala. And I found her coming out of a garden the next road over. Then she came in for about 30 seconds and buggered off back out again. When I got up earlier, she was indoors. She's currently asleep up on the top, up there, and snoring away. We will question what this guy's on about. Yeah, and I mean the main reason I think she came in because it was raining, but this guy's just like, yeah, I had brain surgery, but don't worry. Jesus Christ. You can't help me. A look of surprise. That's the real reason I'm so fucking scared, if I'm honest. See, oh yeah, the swears are in this game as well, sorry. Why should I apologise? Everybody knows I swear. I did this to myself. What? Did he perform brain surgery on himself? Human offers shelter and food and a pet. I guess I'll come back, yeah. She's really good with cuddles. She was the one that I said to you that time that I could rub down with a towel, and she's pretty good when she comes in soaking wet. I can pick her up and turn her upside down and everything. She's really good. Except she's at the moment all she does is molt. I've got a special brush that I've made out of Velcro. Yeah, the cat came back the very next day. Yeah. That I've got, basically it's a Velcro brush that I'm literally brushing her with, and then you just do that down her back, and you got a clump of it in your hand again. She's the one that when I sit on the toilet, she jumps on my lap. Designed a new kind of brain implant. Oh dear, sorry. Oh! I got a couple of brushes from my cats, but they don't work as well as the one that I've made. Literally, just get a bit of Velcro. Is Velcro called something else in America? Canada? You know, the stuff that you sticks together. Oh, you get, yeah, Velcro's the same word over there, isn't it? But I use the harsh bit, not the soft stuff, and I brush them with it. But then it's like their tongues, isn't it? The tongues are like Velcro. Oh, yeah, half Bengal, fucking hell. We lived in the countryside. We're hesitant to let young Poncho be outside late at night. Yeah. Is my cat long-haired? No, she's not. Yeah. Velcro is an American brand. I did wonder. Yeah, I mean, when I first got these guys, I was reluctant to let them out for a while. And, like, the first time I made Adam open the doors and let them go out, because if they disappeared, it was on his head because they're his cats. They don't actually go very far. I can literally walk a couple of roads up and they will appear. I mean, Harriet barely even goes out. Can have the doors open and everything, and she'll go out and she'll have a wander around. She'll go a couple of doors down and shit in their garden and come back again. Yeah, I think Jessica's finishing up, possibly, by the sounds of it. Yeah, so she doesn't really tend to go out very far, in all honesty. Does your cat lick you too? Yes, Lucan does. Lucan licks me more often than not. He's the longest haired out the three of them. Even though Lucan and Nala are brother and sister, she's a little bit... I mean, their hair's probably about yay long. It's not very long. I mean, they're still longer haired than some cats, but they're not... They're classed as short-haired cats. I mean, I think you may have seen Lucan on a stream. Lucan was the one that likes to just sit in front of the camera. Harriet, people don't tend to see because she's scared of people. She's the tortoise shell. The garden, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they have certain areas. Was he the orange one? Yes, he was. Him and Nala are both brother and sister, and then Harriet is one of Nala's offspring. But she is tortoiseshell. So yeah, Nala is the one that spends more time outside than anything. Hello, Josh! I take it Jessica's just finished now then. Yeah, she's just finished. I did have her stream up as well. He could be the Duke of Wellington, yeah. He's currently passed out on, in just actually there he is. I can see his ears in the doorway twitching. Lucan! He's asleep on the top of the stairs there, and Harriet's in on my bed. But yeah, they don't really go very far at all. I can walk them like dogs. If I go a little bit too ahead, they start crying like children. Oh, sorry, I apologise about my cough, by the way, in advance. The unlimited learning potential of the meta web, a mind gate between my brain and the cloud. From California. Yeah, I was chatting to, who was I chatting to? Hey, Jessica. I apologise, I didn't realise earlier. I did have your stream up, by the way. When I went to start mine, I didn't realise that you were still going. I thought you started earlier, I'm not gonna lie. My phone was in the front room and I hadn't looked at any notifications for ages. So I saw that it was live, but in my head you'd gone live earlier on in the day. So in my head you'd already started and finished. So I do apologise. But I did have your stream up as well. Yeah. It was really weird. I laughed at one point and you laughed at exactly the same point in your stream about 10-15 minutes ago, and it was a little bit like, oh, hang on a minute. Just talking about how my cats don't exactly go out very far, and letting a cat out in the countryside is a risk. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing because I've seen pictures of Poncho. That was the one on the sofa, wasn't it? But I mean, Nala. I mean, she's not a massive cat, but I know full well she'd try and bring a fucking owl down if one tried to attack her. She's lethal. She's absolute little, oh god, absolute little lethal bugger, this one. She's highly amusing. Sorry, my screen's just gone blank. I do apologise. Where is it? Let's just bring it up here and just do it again. Okay, accept my cookies. Yes, okay. There we go. 52. I'm just going to reset my lappy toppy, because otherwise it's going to keep going off if I just come on. There we go. If I just turn it back on again, it goes out in about 30 seconds. Restart anyway. There we go. So the oh, I read that, didn't I? Yeah. So the options we're given: the cloud. You put a computer in your head, and you're a doctor. Doctor. Sorry, every time I hear that, that's all I think of, the word doctor now. So I'm going to question it. You put a computer in your head. Apparently I'm reconnecting to my chat. Why am I not reading my chat? Here we go. Stream manager. There we go. Okay. So no, apparently he didn't put one in there, but he's clearly chipped in one way or another. They gave me the COVID vaccination and I ended up being chipped and they knew where I was. Okay, we won't go there, I'm not starting arguments on that. See? Yes, more or less, a chip, at least. I'm always connected now. Big Brother is watching. So I wonder if this kid has... Oh, yeah, Mandog, you missed it the last time I played this game. I picked up the Shrooms lady, except she didn't have an orgasm in the chair. A chip children, leave the room. Yeah, Yeah, the last time I played this game, I think I played it a little bit later. That's progress for her. Yeah, it was yet another poem. You know, a story, a piece. She'd been writing. I think it was what 20 odd years. I think she said it was in the end. Ox is live. He bloody well is, isn't he? Of course he is. No, you carry on, guys. If you want to go to Ox, I am not going to stop you. I forgot it's Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah, do you know what? I did, yeah, I had a right laugh yesterday. I was saying to Gemma, I said the only problem I found was that sometimes, you know, when you're concentrating on chatting to you guys and chatting to the chat at the same time, that was, you know, I felt like if I wasn't careful, I'd end up ignoring one or the other. No, I had a right laugh. Okay, I'm just waiting for things to come back. Staying on your phone, Ox on laptop, yeah. All that means is it's going to be harder for you to get the blood back at night. Right, I don't need that page. Why is that there? What is that? I don't need a new tab either. So let's bring that back. Let's bring this back out. Pop out. See, I'm not gonna, you know, I completely forgot Ox was going over there. I'll do a little bit. You know, I've been going for what, an hour nearly anyway. So I'll finish mine a little bit short. I'll do an early. I'll do like an hour or so on this, and then you know, I'll let everyone kind of concentrate on one stream if they're in both. But I'll get this night, if you like, down, shall we? Mind you, if I'd have just got on with it, I could probably finish this level, like this whole case, couldn't I? Problem is, have you ever felt like, I don't know, you hear his teeth clicking? Oh. Have you ever felt like there's something else in the darkness behind your eyes? Some voice telling you what to do? Maybe. Yeah, I mean, this guy knows. I'm wondering if this guy is connected to that other girl that likes to, I've forgotten her name now, drop in and out of our cab. Do you know what I mean? That one very specific minute. How it felt like you were just going through the motions while something else was at the wheel. Telling her to call the cops. Oh, right, yes. Telling her to lock herself up in the bed. What? Telling her to lock herself up in the bedroom. Telling her to follow your lead. Now I'm confused. I don't remember this bit. Sometimes instinct takes over, guides our hands. Instinct. Right. Okay, we were just thinking that. We never actually said it. It's just that since the op, I started hearing. He's hearing radio waves. Started seeing. His hood falls from his face. Why can't we see it? I want to see his face. I don't think I'm alone in here anymore. Oh, I would love for that woman just to appear in the middle. Is it like Dana or something? I can't remember her name. A jagged track mark of a scar winds across his hairline, but his eyes really scare you. I can't see his eyes! I want to see the eyes! One's completely dark, pupil blown. The other is milky white. Oh, it's one of those, oh, weird, like, didn't look like it just a minute ago. Figure unfastens itself and exits in one fluid movement. I wanted to see! You watch it disappear? What do you mean it? We got a profit though. I'll take it. Okay, so yeah, I mean, like I said, oh, Philzy, hi. I was just about to have a look, see who was in chat. And Josh earlier said good morning from California. I was meant to say talking to my mate from Florida this morning when he woke up as well, but he's doing well today, bless him. Getting notifications left, right, and centre because obviously Oxhorn is live as well. So you know, like I said, I do not hold it against anyone that would go over to Oxhorn and watch him. I forgot what day it was. So yeah. See, Mandog's still there as well. I won't spend very long on this one. Do you know what? I'm gonna go and... Who can I pick up? That sounds really wrong. Where's my Passadex? You know, gotta catch them all. So we picked up... Literally just finished all the investigations. This is the second one. This is the Sandman. The first one I did, and I thought I had it down, and I ended up going through the last three. I ruled out, I call him Herm, you know, the, all the backseat gamers are over there. Where is he? Herm, my little Herm. Where's Herm? There he is. I call him Herm. I know he's Hervé, but I don't want to go, Mummy, no. I like little Herv, and I ruled him out of the first mission, which was the judge. I ruled him out straight away. I didn't think he'd do it, and then when I found out who actually had done that one, it did kind of throw me, but then it made way more sense when we actually picked them up to get them arrested, if you like. Without, if people haven't played this game, then you know it's not throwing. I mean, most of my chat here already know that who you know committed the offence in the last one. But this guy, we met him once. He was one of the lawyers. But I'm just trying to see who it was that I haven't picked up yet. She is the shrew. No, she's not the shroom lady, is she? No. We haven't picked this up. This dude is like my mate Matt. Let's go and pick this dude up. I want to try and... I don't know if I've ruled out... I think I've ruled out 2 people in this Sandman one. Pokemon. Yes, we call it... You teach me and I teach you. I know it's Madani. Oh, my boyfriend and I headed to that place. And Anton. Or Anthony. Depends how you pronounce it. Tell me who you've ruled out. Who did I rule out now? Oh, I ruled out the young guy. The one who supposedly has a bad history with the police, but I don't think he did it. I also think I think I can rule out the one suspect number 5, the younger girl, the entrepreneur girl, the lady that runs the company isn't there, and her friend who she sacked. I think that they're trying to set up the girl that was sacked. Ox is still talking to the camera. Fair dues. I think, and then you've got the guy whose grandson died in the fires. But I do believe that he's possibly capable of it. But I also think he would chicken out of something like that as well. So at my moment, My bet, I think, is either the head of the firm, that lady, because she's got enough people under her that she can cover it over, use as scapegoats, or it could possibly be the granddad, if you like. Because I've completely blanked on names. It's been about 2 weeks since I played this. I've completely forgotten. So he speaks first. Oh, look at them. They're all happy. Despite being built like a tank, his voice is soft and a bit hesitant. I tell you what, and I don't mean this, I apologise, Buff, in advance if you think that I mean any offence by this. Seeing pictures of Buff, knowing that he was a boxer, a bodybuilder, etc. When you hear him talk, you won't drop any spoilers. It's cool. We're getting really into this sort of game. At one point, we were just taking the piss out of it, me and the chat, and then it started getting really, really good, and we just got really kind of involved. You're offended already. I'm sorry, Buff. Basically. No, the way, but I don't mean this in a bad way. The way you talk, Buff, I like the way you talk, okay? But I'm not saying you talk high-pitched either, because that's not what I mean. Your voice is softer than I expected it to be when you look at pictures of you. It's a compliment, is what it is, okay? I detect a southern accent, apparently. I'm going to ask him for an address. I try and probe as much as possible, regardless. He tries again. The metro station, actually. Okay. That's cool. They're whispering in the back seat. Wanted to be a detective, so this is right up your alley. Do you know what were we playing? There was another game I was playing beforehand. This one, I was playing L.A. Noire. I quite liked L.A. Noire. This game to me is very kind of, there's so many little things that if you're not actually concentrating, you do kind of miss. That you don't quite pick up on. I mean, look at the guy with the older chappie with that used to be that served with the gun, etc. That he talked about the tiger, the story about the tiger and how it killed itself because it realised that it had nowhere else to go and it was surrounded. Do you know, little things like that, I thought it was really, really clever. Idiot, the castle, you think we're going to sleep there? What? Yeah, but I don't know where to. Passengers always think that they can't hear them when they whisper in the back of the cab, yeah. I think crime investigators lose sleep if... I reckon they do. I mean, especially if something that they've been a big part of. Definitely. Hotel is right next door anyway. They're still talking to each other. It's almost like they're talking to me, just I get a bit confused. You can hear everything. Yeah, there we go. Is my camera playing up? It is, isn't it? That hotel of yours, I'm just not feeling it. So they're not staying together, they're just, met up and... Do you know what? It's quite nice to see someone else that's actually played this game. It's nice to actually see someone who has does actually know this game, because up until now, all of the guys in chat obviously are coming over from other games and stuff as well, and other streamers, but I'd say I didn't know anyone that had actually played this game themselves. I'm just not, that's all. On their website it looks old with tiny beds. Basically, love, he wants a decent bed that he can... No. we've got new people in the chat. I won't go there straight away. We can get a double bed. See? That's exactly where his mind was going. I'm just not feeling it. Oh, he's a little bit of a romantic. What should we do then? We could ask him. What, me? The driver. Where can we go to have a decent shack? Literally nailed every case on the head. Yeah, I mean, fair play if you did. I completely fucked up the first case, but I did rule out Herv straight away. You know, I quite like giving the homeless people lifts as well, because they do pick up little tidbits, I noticed. And then eventually, after sort of then speaking to Herv again when he was talking about his ex and how he had the slight Tourette's episode about her, was interesting, definitely. He must know some hotels, I'm sure of it. Go ahead, ask. Let's ask the driver where we should go. Do it right here in the bus. See? What difficulty am I on? Oh, am I on store? What difficulty did we pick, guys? I think I picked story. I can't remember. I now want to adopt your cat now. I got my own cat that disappears enough. He'll think it's strange. No, he won't. I'm listening to everything you're saying, guys. Don't worry. The guy's a taxi driver. I'm sure people ask you all the time. Yeah, they do. You know, I'm currently trying to serve a murder investigation as well on top of this, but you're the one that doesn't want to wait for my parents to leave us in their place. Ah! Right. Mad dogs are for you, yeah. The list of suspects would be short. It's not why, it's just that your room is too what? There are posters on the wall. Basically, he's calling her a child, and they're creeping. The posters are creeping around. She's got Backstreet Boys on one side. She's got Bret the Hitman Hart on the other. A bit of Rick Astley on the ceiling. Please. Oh God. You're just afraid of my old man. What night is this? This is night 5 of the Sandman. So I've got one more night to actually come up with an answer. I left myself with 3 people the last time before. Bret Hart makes the Canadians pop. Exactly, you know. I'm pretty sure Josh has gone though. I think Josh has gone over to Ox. Oh, basically she doesn't want to ask, so she's making him do it. Fucking loser. Yeah. Do it yourself, Camille. Get some balls, because clearly his are in your handbag. See? She's going to do it. I'm going to plead ignorant for her sake, okay? But here it goes. We need some advice. We're looking for a hotel here. Something not too pricey, but clean, with a double bed. No one cares about the double bed. He doesn't give a shit. You shouldn't be doing this. I'm not going to tell them that they shouldn't be doing it. I mean, I don't know how old they are. I know a few places. Is it safe? No. It's full of druggies and a dude jumping out the window after punching someone out of it first. I'm a professional, miss. Sorry, I don't know if anyone got that joke about the guy being pushed out. It does not make us pop. But Buff, you're not But, you know, I don't know. I don't know whether it makes you go pop, does it? Canadian. Oh, shit. I said Canadian and I read Californians. I swear I did. We should have waited until my parents left. I'm sorry, it's my fault. I tried to rush things. Are you kidding me? I'm the one who's in a hurry. Oh, so they are desperate to actually have sex, bless them. Aww, and he's just trying to, like... Oh, God. I'm so glad Kurt is not in this stream at the moment. You're an idiot, yeah. This is where Kurt is. He's hosting me, but this is where I find out he's like lurking and not saying anything. If you want to wait. See, she's the one saying if you want to wait. So maybe she isn't and he is. Been there. We'll see when we get to the room. I like the colour of your cat's fur. The orange reminds me of autumn. Wait, it's a nice touch. He looks like a... Oh, you sent pictures, have you, man dog? Everyone got to meet my next door neighbour's cat as well, because Bob decided he was going to sleep here for a week. Oh, look at these two. They're well happy. Cooing in the back. Stop the taxi in front of the hotel. No frills or fuss. Just like myself. Gives off a warm and welcoming impression. Is this it? It looks pretty good. Yeah, yeah. I know the owner. She will welcome you with open arms. Is this the woman that sells arms? Aww. We'll wing it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, so no, dude. Oh, we should have just gone and like done a sweet deal. Bob the cat crashed it. He did crash at my place. And then there's another kitten, the next door over, who's called Bobby. He's so cute. The young lady hands you a fare through the window and walks away without saying a single word. Oh, is this where we got... Oh, don't tell me I end up picking them up individually, one of them individually at one point. Because it didn't go well. Got a little bit of a profit there. Okay. So, Filthy, if you're in the chat still, yeah, this is the guy I found out. Who's me? Uh-oh. Oh, Kurt's awake. Kurt's awake. Shit. I think I woke him up talking about him. So let's see if any of these guys... None of my suspects are actually available here. This was the one that I ruled out. If it's not, it looks very much like it. This guy I hate. I absolutely hate this guy. He is a douchebag. He just goes to the... Where can I download the Kurt updates? It's called Facebook Messenger. He just reacted to a picture I sent of Nala. Tip if you want. Yes. Go for it. I don't think I've picked this guy up before. She doesn't look too happy. I haven't picked her up. I don't think I've picked up Ted Danson before either. Sorry, I give them random names. This guy here, I picked in the judge. All he wants to do is pick women at the airport. I apologise about my cough as well. I'm just getting over the last of a cold. and when it sits in your chest, and it's just, do you know what I mean? Just all, it just, of course, talking to you guys is kicking it. Go to the gas station and talk to. Ah, yes, yeah. I've done that a few times. They throw in the odd bits of information, don't they? And I do buy the newspapers, and they do have the odd thing. They forgot to mention he's got a patch of orange. Oh right. Yeah, so we don't have to actually fuel. I've only been going to the gas station to fuel up a lot of the time. Self-service, mini mart, same thing, same please, what? Let's go in the shop. Come on, Buff, you gonna pronounce it? La Belle Pompe. There you go. I said something French for you, right? There's a smell coming off the guy running the shop. There's always a smell coming off the guy running the shop. Onions. Oh, I don't mind the smell of onions. Makes a change. Oh yeah, I won on a scratch card last time as well. It's the first time in this game that I won. We'll get a newspaper and we'll talk with you. Have I read the newspaper? No, I've just bought it, dude. Haven't had a chance yet. The orange kind of looks like a chin beard. Just an offhand comment, casually brought up. Oh, right, okay. So yeah, there's another clue. Some of these clues, I don't know whether it's just me being ignorant to it all or what it is. Some of it just doesn't, some of it kind of doesn't really make any sense, or they just seem a little bit pointless to me, some of these clues. I don't know whether it's just, you know, to give you as much information. Okay. Buff, pick me. You haven't watched this stream before. Buff, pick a scratch card. Do we want this one? Again, I'm not pronouncing them for you, Buff. Do we want cash, cash, cash? Or do we want this one? That was the one that I actually won some money on last time. Joya Saru. No, don't, no, not doing it. Cash, 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 cash. Alright. Go then. We win 5! Woohoo! Tonight doesn't seem so bad. There you go, Buff. I just thought I'd do them every now and again. Okay, please come back soon. Every time we cut this guy off, we're so rude. When you leave the shop. Yeah. Thank you. Come again. Sorry, I just instantly think Simpsons on that reference. Okay. So, oh, there's a little her. I make an ass out of myself in language. I do it every day. Okay. Haven't we picked up? Do you know what? I'm going to go and pick my man up. I'm going to go and pick my man Herv up. You staying on doing the next case? I don't know yet. I might start it. Depending on what happens. You know, with a couple, because these guys are probably going off to Oxhorn in a bit. Oxhorn's playing Mass Effect on YouTube. So we'll give him. I mean, he's going all the way over here. Why not? Go on. It's Herv. I'm calling him Herv. Okay, that I know it's Hervé, but I call him Herv. I like his little twitch. I don't know why he it repeats. What's up, pup? He likes to rhyme, doesn't he? I know a couple of people like this. I went to school with a guy like this. Do you know what? Is something wrong? I'm going to ask him outright this time. Seems to be collecting himself. It's just there's a cop on my tail, jail. A cop. Ooh. Has anyone come round asking about me? Oh, is this because... Oh no, this was the previous one, isn't it? This is why he was a suspect in the first one. Because he was actually around a couple of the crime scenes. And they see there was no money going missing. So, and that's another reason why I ruled him out, because he disappears to different places, doesn't he? Like the homeless shelters and the like the food banks and things. To the next case on mastermind difficulty. Oh wow. Okay. Do you know what? Why not? It's the last one. I'm probably not going to get it regardless. Actually, do you know what? Knowing me, if it's on hard, I'll probably figure it out easier. I don't know why. Nobody's been talking to you, me about you. There's a guy been driving me crazy, asking all those questions, digging up my past. Do you know what I mean? Why? I know a lot of it is asking the right questions, and when I get the suspects in, I try to get them to like open up, but there's a couple of them that aren't really giving me much. Already the woman that wants to drag her friend that sacked her, that had her own business and then was kicked out of her own business. She's the one I kind of want to rule out, because I think that they're using her as a scapegoat, because obviously she's mad and does want to get at them, but I still don't think... I kind of think that either one of them would probably try and use the other. You need to literally judge them. Yeah. I think, because obviously the one who was kicked out of her own company, I believe that the other woman, her friend, would use her as a scapegoat, and it does look bad. You know, she has been kicked out of her company, so people would automatically assume that she would want to take revenge. And I also think that if she did do it, she would automatically try and set up her previous partner, who I think has more than enough minions below her, and that's why I think she has done it, because she thinks that she could pin it on any one of her minions. And I mean, there is a lot kind of pinpointing her to, you know, because her dad was part of the mafia or something as well, wasn't he? Or no, that was the other woman. That was the doctor. I thought the morgue doctor did it last time, because she wanted to be able to flip reverse, and you know, all of a sudden she's sort of playing the dating game in the back of the cab. She wanted him to hit on her. You know, which I thought was really weird. At first I thought it was that killer, you know, the serial killer, that he was after me. Were you somehow involved in all that? Fuck it, it's Herv. He's gonna tell us. Nah, not really. It's just I saw that serial killer guy's face. Woo! Here we go! Just enough time for your brain to process the information. You actually know what the Sandman looks like. I saw him in profile. But he's still saying him. I still don't... Doesn't necessarily mean him. When? I'm not going to ask the stupid profile or his face. A few weeks ago, when he did his last victim, I was sleeping in an alley just across the street from, you know, where he killed the last victim. Yeah, because he seems to be on the scene of a few of them, but it doesn't... I don't think it was intentional. It just happens to be, you know, his little spots, because obviously he's sleeping rough. My stomach hurt, I couldn't sleep, and I saw him in profile. So yeah, he just saw an outline of the person. I'm gonna tell you, but it's pretty weird. He was kind of tall, like over 5'8". That woman is, isn't she? A funny build. It is her! He's staring at you. Why do you care? Oh! Achievement! Hervé helped you with your investigation. Woohoo! Oh, do we tell him? No, if he's got the police on his back, he might spill it by accident. Oh. I'm either curious, or I say I saw him too. Nice. But I thought Detective Buffy was on the case. You can help me out, Buff. I'm just curious. But if that cop comes around again, you tell him to go fuck off, and I'm not going to tell the police. Oh, I could have. It's a hot and heavy stream. It is a little bit warm. I've got the fan on and everything. Mind you, the boobs aren't out as much today. I've got a better top on today, haven't I? Unlike yesterday. Okay, so we probably could have told him. They need them. Yeah, they're never there when we need them. There we go. I can talk. No, they're not, are they? They're never there when you want one. Sure as hell I'm gonna help Yelp. They can go kick. Oh, at least he's helped out. I don't know what to make of Herb just told you. No. Could be a trick. I don't know. Could he be capable of coming up with such a devious plan? Not unless he was paid to. Passenger gives the seat back in front of him a thump. He's so angry. Hey, stop right here near. Okay. Okay, I'm out of here. Oh, maybe he could have. No worries, just a little business to take care of. Okay. That does look a little bit sus now. Dying for a cigarette. To relieve the pressure. Too enamored at the moment. Please, you'll... Beep! To calm your racing heart. Yeah, I mean, they're constantly saying him. But it was saying they sort of looked a bit lanky, and there's two that are, which are funnily enough the two. One of them I don't believe did it, but is it? That's the thing. Is it him? I don't think. Herv is automatically saying he. I've still got like 2 hours on the rest of this night, if you like. There's the dude that committed a previous offence. I haven't picked this lady up before, I don't think. I picked him up. She's weird. I'm going to pick this lady up. I've not seen her before. Or is this the lady that I'm thinking of that's actually... No. I think it's a female. I think... I'll show you the suspects in a bit. Sorry, it's really hard to explain when you haven't seen the... You only get to see the board at the end of each night. And I think I need to rule one more. Can I see the top of the map for a sec? Yeah. Hang on. I just refused her. Is she going to come up? It's the first time I've ever refused anyone. Oh, shit, she does actually disappear. Whoops. Shit. Up here. Sorry, it pings back. There's our little mass crusader. This is the top of the map. I've got the witness jobby here. I cocked up on the first one with Judge. I couldn't get into the house. The guy bugger off. What you thinking, Phil? This guy here obviously was the one that. This guy is the judge. Making something. Is the other person there? I don't know who it is now. I like our little Cape Crusader dude. He's quite cool. I don't think I've picked up Ted Danson before, have I? No, I haven't. Let's pick up Ted Danson. Or not, because it's not going to let me. I'll pick up whoever's underneath Ted Danson then. Group of noisy teenagers is crossing the street. One of them pretends to be a traffic control officer. Oh no. The woman! The passenger who's entered the cab makes you feel immediately uncomfortable. Yeah, this is the woman. Hard to say why exactly. Really? The smooth plastic set of features, or the blinking uncontrollably, maybe? His odd appearance. Huh? His? Oh, I thought it was a lady. Okay. I get these wrong all the time, don't I? Oh shit, yeah, I should have clicked the newspaper, shouldn't I? That's cool, I can click the newspaper afterwards, we'll do it. Shrill intonations are offensive to your ear. Wow. Tell me, good fellow and driver, would you be so kind as to take me to the Rue Perrichon, number 96, not 69? After he speaks, you know, hears a deeper accent and what seems like a second voice. Okay. Why is this guy, like, making us uncomfortable? Sorry to bother and disturb you, but I was wondering if you'd be willing to answer a few short questions and queries. If I don't shower, I tend to maybe... I put the radio on a couple of times, and that's where Janet! That's where Janet's come through. Okay. Why not? Thanks for opening up to me and being open-minded too. Okay. Good day and good evening. What? You best not be recording this. Do you think that building roller coasters is a normal thing to do? Yeah, sends you for a loop. Wasn't what you were expecting. No. What? Perhaps my query and question aren't clear. Let me try again. I've got no idea. It's a pity and too bad. The question mustn't bother and disturb you, otherwise it won't work. Let's say we try another question, if that's agreeable to you, of course. Yeah. What is with this guy? Good day and good evening. Why good day and good evening? They can't do it. You tried to connect the dots. Okay. Not you personally, of course, but you as a species. Sorry, I got fluff. Nala's on the move. No, she's just moving. Then back down again. She's too hot. Don't want to confuse the guy again because he's just going to get fed up and like ask another question, isn't he? There's nothing there, but there is. Okay. Imagine what could be found and discovered there. Just imagine having breakfast looking down at planet Earth. Okay. The beauty of it will make you realise how precious and unique your planet is. Which brings me to my last question and query. Why is your own individual freedom more important to you than that of your species and a community as a whole? The fuck? He's trying to make out like he's an alien. I mean, we already picked up the robot. We had a weird little conversation with the robot, didn't we? That time, in the first one. The robot AI that disappeared to the train station. It's not... I mean, I understand the question, but... I mean, not everybody is selfish. That's only partly true. And it's not completely untrue either. So I'm going to go with that's not true. I don't know what you mean. Ha! We confused him! The world's too big a place to sum it up like that. Yes! It's not all black and white, unlike this game. Actually, this game isn't all black and white either. Look, there's yellow in it. Hey! Some horrible people out there, monsters too. Yes. That we know only too well, yeah. There are good people out there too, if only a mere handful. People who would make personal sacrifices for the good of humanity. Yes, there are. Suddenly you're unable to speak as if the words trapped inside your throat. Passenger on the seat behind you gives a dry smile. See? He knows what we're talking about. Thanks. Hey. He knows our name. Doesn't actually pronounce your name, but you seem to hear what he's thinking. You didn't want that information and knowledge to get out. How does he know? This looks like one of the other characters. When he pulls that face, he looks like another one. Hands you the fare and then some. Meeting you and making your acquaintance was a memorable experience. And you. Okay. I love it saying you're still paralysed but you don't panic. We're still moving. Let go of the steering wheel. Yeah, paralysis has ended. Why has the guy made us... It's very interesting. He's an alien. Yeah, it feels like it, doesn't it? Or at least trying to make out he is. Quiet Parisian neighbourhood, utterly uneventful, not as swanky as the rest of the 16th. He's vanished into thin air. That's because you weren't paying attention. Okay. I mean, he's given us a nice little tip as well, bless him. Right, newspaper. So when it comes back up. There we go, let's read. Yeah, we can read the newspaper and squeeze in one more. I think. Sandman's first victim. Fired from the group Diamond. Yeah. He was same as the other woman. Make a mental note of this information. We already knew that anyway. We had that clue anyway. Turn the page and stop. You read about the third of the newspaper. We'll keep reading. Thoughts or something. Let's see. Start up for taxi restaurants. Oh, this is the woman that wants to do the taxi. She's our fifth suspect. For the startup taxi restaurants. Because She wanted us to make cocktails in the back, didn't she? Mobile home, yeah. So carry on. Tiny article in the corner of one page. Ongoing protests in the small South American country of the French Guiana have been paralysing the territory for months. Until now, you'd heard nothing. Okay. So, what do we have? Come on. No, it's making me go to bed already. Okay. So we know more about our clients. Oh, there we go. We've met this dude, Mel Quire. We met Camille and her boyfriend. And we already met Herv. I like the fact that it says you met him when we already know who he is. Herv did help with the investigation. Alf looks like a woman there, don't they? Okay. Come on then. Here we go. Someone was here. Ooh. Crushed cigarette on the ground. It's one of yours, but it's been smashed with a thick shoe. Files on the table, evidence on the wall. Yes, someone's been here. What do you mean? No, what would the point be? She rings anyway. She'll come to talk to you and make a fuss here. So... had to be him. There's no way it could have been anyone else. Okay. Well, wouldn't they have removed a lot of evidence then? Yeah. Decide to ignore your hunch. Or maybe you're the one who stepped on that cigarette before leaving last night. Possibly. But if you know, don't you, when someone's been there, regardless of whether your place is untidy or not, you know if someone's been there. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, I ruled out Christoph. Okay. Camille is the one that's the mobile home restaurants, taxi restaurants, etc. I ruled her out personally as well. But I haven't had it confirmed by Busset yet. I want to say it's Anita. But, hang on, killer, 1.8 meters. She isn't. That is the stressful thing. Only these two are 1.83, 1.81, 1.79. Okay. But she is lanky. She lost her dad a year ago. She did military service. But I think it's too obvious that it's her. She'd try and pin it on Anita, and that's what I think. Good physical state despite his alcoholism. He spends most of his time pissed, which therefore, what was the murder weapon? It depends. Muscle relaxant, death by injection of muscle relaxant. Muscle relaxant disappeared from the hospital the night of the fire, which, I mean, he was a doctor. He did. They said, obviously, he was, yeah, there you go. Lost his medical license back in the 50s. Pancream bromide. Victim feels everything. top left. Weapon used on you was a World War II gun, but he was also in, he was a doctor in the French army. She knows how to use guns, so, but I also still think that she would do it to try and pin it on Anita. I think he is capable, but I also think that because of the alcohol that he would, maybe that's, I mean, that does make a little bit more sense in the sense that he used the bromide because he feels that they wouldn't notice, because he lost his medical license back in the 50s before. See, now we know about the, I'm saying bromide, yeah, obviously, pancuronium, basically the lethal injection, the muscle relaxing. He wouldn't know necessarily now that they feel everything. But then I suppose me using the fact that she could pin it on several other people could also be the fact that she's too lazy to do it as well. She is ruthless, and yeah, her father was linked to the Corsican mafia. Therefore, I do still feel that she is capable of doing it. Victim 1 used to work with the mafia, but then, you know, she has... Oh, words with friends, my phone's just gone off. She was an ex-partner, but she was fired from the board. She assaulted a cop, yes. But I think some of that... I don't know whether it's because it's too obvious. Do you know what I mean? It just... So it's probably one of these two. Because obviously he knows how to use a weapon as well. Weapon used was a World War II gun. I mean, if we try and move it, it doesn't actually link to anyone. But she'd know how to use it, and so would he. The Albatross fire was a criminal act, but this is why Victim 1, burn marks on the body done while alive. Victim 1, arsonist. Victim 1 thought to be suicide at first. Muscle relaxant. Yeah, there we go. Let's just move that over here as well. It disappeared from... I mean, he'd know what to look for. So maybe... Yeah. Tears found in Victim 2, maybe the killer. And, I mean, he did say he was sorry. The victim said, I'm sorry. Killer was sorry, there you go. So which would put it as him. We've got some more evidence down here, haven't we? Oh no. I thought it said we had more evidence down here. Obviously not. And these two are above the right height as well, whereas she isn't and he isn't. I mean, I already ruled him out and they confirmed he wasn't. Victim surprised by injection. Well, it says victims. Victim 4 changed the will 2 days before their death. But again, I don't... Camille, heir to Victim 4's fortune, which is why they tried to make you think that it was Camille, because they changed their will. Banknotes stuffed in throat, which again leads me to believe that it's her trying to pin it on her. Do you see what I mean? Some of it's a little bit too on the nose. I mean, Victim 4 was a secret member of a secret escort database. I mean, she could have created the fire. Victim 1 worked for the group and so also died. The Victim 1 was fired from the group before the Albatross fire. So again, you know, Victim 1 similar to the Albatross fire. I don't know. It's gonna be one of these two. Parts of me lead me to believe it's her, but some of it's, like I said, some of it's too on the nose to be her. Both of them know how to use a gun. He would know how to use a muscle relaxant, but then she would as well if she did military service. I think that she would possibly know more into it as well. I don't know. Oh, it's stressing me out. Right, let's end the night. Should we rule out Anita? Victim 1 used to work with the Mafia. Oh, okay, right. I won't rule out anyone else, but I think I'm gonna... Oh, it's one of those two. Oh, it's... Anyone else? Hard to say, yeah. Sorry, I was moving it around a lot. Probably really annoying, actually, where you don't get a chance to read half of it. And obviously, with Buff, that's the first time you've seen the notice board, isn't it? I probably should have ruled out Anita. But there's part of me thinking that she is still capable of doing it. Even though, in theory, she's the wrong height. But she is janky, like lanky, when you see her get in the taxi. She was as well. Okay, night 6, here we go, this is it. They want an answer. Do they? Maybe not. Radio 1. Trying to find something to listen to. Listen to the news. I want to see if Janet comes up. Janet's not really appeared in this one much this time. She's appeared once. I like the little nods to certain elements. Found nothing. Okay. So, don't have any of our suspects. Haven't picked this person up before. That's a bit of a trek, isn't it? Yeah? Right. Who should we go? Let's go pick this person up. I was going to say this lady, but knowing me now, it's put at an angle, it's actually a guy, and I keep saying one's one way and it's the other, you know, and it's wrong regardless of which way I say it. Trying to find the odd people that would give me some more clues into this. So I'm just deleting a lot of notifications here. Yeah, he's disappeared. Oh, so Veronique. She's going to the 13th. She's going to the... Isn't that where the other two were going? Ooh. time. Just move my phone over so I can actually read the chat properly. She smells like alcohol and there's a feeling of sadness. Okay. Settling to an unsurprising standard conversation. Climate change, politics. Yep. How's the weather? Someone mentions a serial killer. Oh, we got the radio. Yeah, okay. Passenger pulls out her phone, but the screen remains off. She's clearly upset, uneasy, and sad. Upset and sad. Ooh, really? All of a sudden she speaks to you. Do you think texting to say you had a nice evening? Okay. Just 10 minutes after you saw someone, it might seem a bit desperate. Ooh, that's a hard one. Clearly you're not an expert on the subject. Cheers, game. It's an awkward one, isn't it? I think it depends on, obviously, the context. The one guy made me think it was a reference to the movie The Man Who Fell to Earth. Yeah. Maybe it was. Oh, I mean, it's not. If you had a good day, I mean, if it's a date, then it could be a little bit forward. Maybe? No, we'll say no, it's not. She's gonna send a text now. Oh, I've just had a message. Who sent me a message? Oh, Braindon. Anyhow, she types a message that she sends. There, I'll just have to wait and see. Oh, so it's down on us now. Bollocks. I really liked meeting that girl. Super nice. Okay. Been in Paris for 8 years now. 8 years. And it's hard, incredibly hard. Buff knows all about that, don't you, Buff? Her voice falter. Sorry. There's so many people in Paris too. So she's found herself a girlfriend. And she's paranoid that this girl is, you know, gonna kind of take a little bit of a standoffish approach. This is quite cute. She'll see them. I do a lot of work in law firms. Ooh. They're bursting with attractive women. But there's so much shame. What shame? We've already had the guy who wouldn't admit to his police buddies that he was gay. Who was finally getting married to his partner. And he's decided he was going to tell them. Most are uncomfortable, lost. I get it when you're 20, but when you're 30, you're thinking that someone's standing on my landing and they're not. It's really weird. Who am I to say I wasn't any better when I was 20, right? How would we know? We don't know who you are, love. I'm surprised, that's all, and fed up. Yeah, you're oversharing. Don't know why I'm telling you all of this. Keep going, love. You're going to tell me, you're going to spill something unintentionally at me now. Don't worry about it or no problem. That's the same thing. In my eyes, it's the same thing. I'd say both. I'd say either one, no problem. When I got to Paris, I thought I was going to meet a nice group of women at last, to go out and have fun. All I found was more of the same. Girls who are inhibited, hung up, afraid, don't want to commit. So initially she just wanted some gal pals, now she wants a girlfriend. That girl tonight, she just wanted to go out for a joke because she was bored. Oh, that's why we met up so late. She didn't have anything to do at home. She didn't put it that way, of course, but I knew. Don't really get what the P thing is all about. Oh, right. Sorry, I can't show a plus for that. Dates today are so. My friends who are older talk about the bars they went to back in the day, the underground scene. glances exchanged in the metro. You know, back in my day, it was all different. I'm just happy getting an emoji. Okay. So, yeah, she's just desperate. That sounds really bad when I say she's desperate. She just really wants someone to settle down with. She's in her 30s. She wants to settle down. She just wants to find a girlfriend. It's... Here it is. Glad to have met you. Yeah, that, you read it a bit... But it's best if we leave it at that. Oh no! Signed, women raising hand emoji. Oh, she turns her face away. Oh, bless her. Oh, I'm gonna let her be. I'm gonna let her be. I'm not gonna interrupt. I mean, I want to apologise. What do we do? Do we let her be or do we apologise? I kind of want to let her be. You know, I don't want to. Oh. Alright, I'm going to apologise. Sorry. Yeah, she didn't want to be talked to. Luckily, there are dating apps. We talk, try to get to know each other. Sometimes we can't help it and we sleep together out of sheer necessity. Yeah, I suppose that a lot of dating apps are literally out there just for that, aren't they? But our real needs are never actually fulfilled. Has anyone ever heard the Lily Allen song, Not Fair? Fucking love that song. I had an ex like that. She falters in uncontrollable silence. Uncomfortable silence, sorry. Mine aren't anyhow. Aww. She lets out a sigh. Aww. Sorry, I just need a second. Another second. You crack on. Yeah, see? Look, take your time, love. You crack on. Okay, then. Emoji raising. Ha We got emoji! I thought she might have given us something when she said she worked in a law firm. Seems to be more lonely people than ever. Yeah! I mean, there was more of them, but I mean, I think there always has been. But yeah, it just makes them more visible, yeah. Unfortunately, it makes people look a little bit more desperate when they're not actually desperate. Okay. Extra night of this is very strange. I don't think we've picked up the lady before either. Oh. He looks a little bit like Herv. I think we picked him up before. I don't know, I think... maybe we go for this lady here. I don't think we've picked her up before. No, we haven't. Okay. The couple. I'm hoping one of the, we end up getting one of the suspects again. Bit tipsy, drooping eyelids. He's already asleep, yeah. He does look younger than her, but I think it's just the angle. Still smiling faintly, like the evening has had a lasting effect on her. She's older, maybe 40. Yeah, I was right. Right next to the movie theatre. Okay. Okay, he's already fast asleep. I know people like that. I beg your pardon, this might seem odd, but what do we look like? I mean, he and I, what do we look like? Oh, this is where I find out if I say he's a couple, it's her son or something. Feel kind of tired. Yes. No, don't worry, man dog. I get it. Obviously, you're working quite a bit now, aren't you, as well? So, go for it. I understand. And have a good night, man dog. Cheers, dude. See you later. We'll do it in a smiley way. Thank you. I happened upon two friends who were making fun of us. Okay. We could be mother and son. Ah, there we go. We did have it right. Forget it, let's drop it. Sorry to have bothered you with that. No problem. No need to apologise. It's very kind of you. Don't think I've ever met a taxi driver who was so understanding before. See, our dude's awesome. Oh, we'll say nothing. Cars appear and disappear. That's usually what they do. Everyone is asleep at this time. Everyone but you. I was going to say, if we're asleep, then we're a little bit buggered, aren't we? She's just our type. Except she likes younger men. Sorry, Hussein. The younger man next to her with sweet, slender and sleepy features. A few minutes later, you reach their destination. I mean, she possibly would have said more. But I didn't want to... You know, some of them you can tell when you're not meant to push it. What if... No, forget it. 100... Would you mind using this money to take him to a hotel? I don't have the will to do it myself. Ooh, we need to put an end to this. He deserves someone else. Okay. I'm serious. Are you sure? We'll double check just to be on the safe side. No, I mean, I know this is right, but you should talk to him. He'll just say he loves me the way I am, that he doesn't want to be with anyone else. He'll say the same thing he says every time I try and talk about my feelings. Okay. So, I'm gonna probe a little bit further. Please help me decide. Oh. I mean, if he does really like her, he'll go and find her anyway, won't he? So, why don't we just do what she asks? Because, yeah, if he does really like her, then he'll, you know, we'll end up picking him up and taking him over to her anyway. Next few minutes are not your best. She gets out without making a noise. Okay. Explain to him that she left, but he's going to have to do without her from now on. Oh no! We basically broke up with him for her. I didn't think it would be like that. Okay, so we're actually putting this guy to bed. He's clearly, like, pissed as well. Oh no! I'm not gonna chuck the money. Like, I mean, it's very, that sounds really bad, doesn't it? Like, keep the money, throw the money. There's no alternative of give it to her or the other homeless lady, you know. But I'm not going to just chuck it. We'll keep it. The neon lights from the hotel, okay. Oh, strange night to have morals. Really? I mean, technically we got tip. I mean, we made our money back as well, haven't we? So, I mean, yeah, I kind of feel bad breaking up with the dude, but, you know, when he gets up, if he really is into her, he'll go after her again. Luke's slowly edging himself into the door of the front room. That's him. Hi. Oh. Right, I want to pick up dancing. Still got 8 of you in the chat as well, which is quite cool. I'm quite liking that. Picking up Francois. Okay. We'll have time to pick up a couple other guys as well. We'll go to a petrol station after this too. I mean, it's Ted Danson. Look at it. You never watch television, rarely listen to the radio. You don't read the newspaper. Yes, we do. We put the radio on and we listen to the... We read the newspaper. The only thing we haven't done is watch the TV. You know this dude's face. He's a novelist and a columnist. Columnist. What the fuck? Columnist. Distractedly gives you an address. See, he'll tell us stuff. Okay. He separates each syllable as if it's going to protect him. Unbelievable. No, there's an extra syllable in there. I don't believe it. Anyone recognise that? Fuck it, let's ask him. Can you even begin to fathom what a public danger this represents? What, some dude in a suit? What? A mere 5 minutes ago, I wanted to cross the street. Okay. Suddenly, slicing through the darkness in deafening silence, came an electric guitar. Guitar. Fuck's sake. An electric car. Okay. Asphalt-coated tyres drove right over the tip of my loafer. It's a shot, I can tell. The leather is compressed and streaked with a mud. Okay. So you're moaning not because you didn't hear the car coming, because it ran over your foot. But you clearly seem okay because it didn't drive over your foot, just your shoe. It's a travesty. So you're pissed off because you got a dirty shoe. Not because you didn't hear an electric car come past and nearly hit you because you weren't looking. Catch a few words from time to time. What for? For the environment. Oh, because it's to save polar bears. Another badly thought out stunt from the Snowflake hipster lobby. Quinoa. What? This guy is talking absolute nonsense. Electric planes that will crash into there.
the airport without a sound. It's because they're silent. That's what he's trying to get at, that he almost got ran over. The Earth, safe, intact, clean, but at what cost? No way, Jose. Our planet produces oil, so we must use it. It would be unnatural not to. No, it wouldn't. I mean, yes, it's a natural resource, but unnatural. Rise up in defence of the sweet pair of the convertible, just as they would the hoot of the owl in danger of extinction in the lush forests. Yeah. Murderer, assassin, the ferocious silence made to oppress us. Okay. So he's clearly writing his own little thing going on. Would you want to have a silent car? I mean, that was the dream years ago, wasn't it? Everyone moaned about how loud things were, you know, when everything got really silent. And suspension is another thing. Yeah. Why on God's green earth? Makes less noise. I'm just gonna be honest. Silence speaks 1,000 words. Silence implies consent, of course. God, here we go. A city without noise is not a city, mark my words. Sorry about the white light there. Okay. It's just here. Alright. Oh, the devils, the fools. I love the sound of the... I suppose it depends. When you get a horrible clunky engine, it's different, isn't it? You know, when it's smooth is a good sound. I mean, not necessarily silent. Obviously, you want to be able to hear that, you know, that there's something going on. It's the middle of the night and they're still having the time of their lives. Oh, are you moaning? When we see, so it's basically this guy's on a rampage, isn't he? Clearly. Every night they make one hell of a racket, impossible to get a wink of sleep. Well, if you're going to live under a cafe, then what do you expect? Stop listening and drive off. We just left the dude there, clearly. I'm talking about a roaring Subaru. Okay. Okay. Right. Who haven't we picked up before? We picked up this lady before. I don't know who this dude is. I can't remember. Have we picked this dude up before? No. We have not. We've only got 25% of the Passadex as well. We also haven't picked this woman up before either. Should we go? Let's go to the petrol station, chat about stuffs, see if we get any more clues. A lot of people commuting already at this time of the morning. Okay, not a soul in sight, even though you just said you watch people rush past you. Okay. Let's have a look in the shop. Roaring Subaru, always get your jollies off. See? Earlier on I said buff, you know. The most unordinary person you've seen. that. There we go. Let's talk with the clerk. Say, a guy like you, someone who's... Oh, yeah, okay. Same again. We did get another clue. Well, we'll get another newspaper. Let's go on this one. We won't get anything, but... Yeah, nothing. What does that mean, Buff? Purdue. What does Purdue mean? Does it just say... Does that mean... This doesn't mean sorry, does it? Please come back soon. Buff likes getting his jollies off in stream. To get out a little paddling pool one day with some bubbles and stream. Right, we haven't picked this lady up either. Let's read the newspaper and we'll go down and pick that if she's still there. There we go. What happened there? I read the newspaper, something caught my eye, and then it stopped. Discord? Right, this lady was the lady we were going to pick up last night, and then we didn't, because I cancelled it and picked up the dude underneath Ted Danson. So we'll get her this time. Come on then. Oh, I left a heavily pregnant lady before. Whoops. I'm fine. She's English or maybe American. Things just to take a bit longer. Things just take a bit longer these days. There we go. Okay. Just carefully. 1,000 yard stare. Hands ringing themselves around each other. Okay. Your French is pretty good. Mine's not. I know. Oh, alright, Rouge. I'll ask her where she's from, rather than just automatically assuming one or the other. Oh, she's from Manchester. You can't mistake that accent with an American accent, I tell ya. See, this is now where we find out Filzy's from Manchester or something. That's why you attend my streams. Yeah, but the thing is, if I started talking in my local accent, then I don't think you'd quite like listening to this all the time. I don't think. Should I get you on Buff? We'll set you up. We'll set you up, alright? Maybe one day I'll stream from a little paddling pool in my back garden, alright? I'll cut the grass. We'll get a paddling pool out. You're Scottish. Okay, I can live with that. That's a good thing. I used to work with a guy that was Scottish, and he, you know, everything was nae bother, you know, and it was lovely to hear the fact that he still had his accent after being down this way for so long. I'd say you know, my local accent, I mean, I'm Somerset, therefore, you know, if I start talking like I want a combine harvester, then I think I don't know whether half of these people would still stick around or not. It depends what I say and who I talk to as well. On a lot of my streams, depending on who's about, nose blow. Oh shit! Sorry. Yes, I do apologise. Yeah, it's the hay fever is quite bad with the weather up and down today. Oh, I have an awake Lucan. Say the UK and everyone assumes you're from London. See? I'll always stick around for you. Oh, Bath. Thank you. Heard Scots were pissed about the Brexit thing. But yeah, Scotland forever. Yeah, fair play. I personally have never been to Scotland, but and obviously again, Scotland's another diverse one, isn't it? When you turn around and say, you know, Glasgow or Edinburgh, you know, there's that, ooh, can't do that, you know, can't bunch people in the same locale. But like this, say UK and everyone assumes you're from London. You know, Gemma, woo! I think she's gone though. I think she's gone over to to Ox's stream. Fucking hate London. Yes. Okay. My mum's side of the family all from Sussex, and my like couple of them have that kind of London-esque accent, and it's just chavvy as all bollocks. You've driven a fair few British people over the years. Most don't speak a word of French. I know a few words. I know enough to get me by. Many had an odd sense of pride in the lack of the language. Oh yeah, I did hear your name. You did hear your name. Yeah, no, I was just saying about like this is just said, you know, people say you're from UK and automatically assume London, hence why I mentioned you, Gemma. But accent aside, the young woman behind you is fluent, even though she's from Manchester, Gemma. Went to Kent, it was a lovely green place. Yeah, I know people who came from Kent who now live in Wales, funnily enough. Kent's not a bad place. Yeah, I didn't mean to offend. Here we go. Don't worry about it, you get used to it. There's worse things you could have opened with. Bunching people together, yeah. People can do, yeah, see, you know, you can moan the I did it with you buff if you like. When I said Americans, I deliberately add Canadian on the top now. Yeah, everyone says a boot in Canada. I will admit, listening to your stream the other day, their heavily referenced South Park is all I hear in certain elements. I'm not gonna lie, but then I think you were doing that deliberately. A boot in a funny way. Yeah. About. Yeah. We'll tell her that we don't know that much about Manchester. She might open up a bit. Not even United or City. Oh god, yeah, that rivalry. Yeah, she's talking about football. I don't really follow all that. Smart man, yes. Bunch of overpaid wankers kicking a fancy balloon about. Yes! Clever girl. If it's not, oh, you're from London, it's which team do you support? Yes, that is a big thing as well, I think. I think that is a... Yeah, I bet it is. Runs a hand over her belly. At least they're actually doing that. We miss it. Manchester. Market Street on the way home from work. Fog Lane Park on a Sunday morning, Bricky's tea and bacon balm. Oh, I can't use the word balm. Sorry. Bricky's tea. Yeah. About is how you enunciate it. So do you actually talk properly then, Muff? No, I'm joking. Bricky's tea. Okay, there is a variance on Bricky's tea, okay? And a bacon balm is obviously a bacon roll, bacon sandwich, bacon butty. Most of the time, maybe. Can neither deny or confirm these allegations. It's the same as, like, if you ask, did I hear tea? You did indeed. Bricky's tea, Gemma. Explain what a Bricky's tea is. Because in my eyes, there's a couple of different variants on it. Bricky's tea, in all honesty, is probably the way I have my coffee. Lots of sugar and quite strong. I mean, Bricky's tea, there's a lot of people that would say loads of milk. Tea senses are tingling, yep. They are indeed. Do you know what? I've had an entire stream without Kurt in it. That sounds like I'm being I'm grateful for it. No, I don't mean it like that. I just mean it's quite strange not to have Kurt in the. Kurt likes these discussions, doesn't he? Yeah, Bricky's tea, I think, is you know, it's supposed to be quite strong with lots of sugar. She hasn't stopped kicking since we left. She's a feisty one, that's for sure. That's her French side. I guess Daddy's Frenchy. She's half French. Not sure it's half. I'm the one doing the heavy lifting. Yeah, good third or so. Ahmed insisted the little bugger pops out over here. I mean, Ahmed doesn't sound like a French name, but okay. Gets herself an EU passport. It won't work that way now, love. And he needed to get out of the UK after everything that happened, okay? When someone says law, we'll spring out of bed. Gemma's the same way with tea. Someone says tea. Yeah, anyone says boobs to me, I spring out. No, I'm joking. Anyone says, like, sex talk, I spring up. No. I mean, she's clearly talking about a political situation. I don't know what the political situation is. Builder's tea, yeah. Lots of strong and loads of... See, yeah, loads of milk. See, I always think if you put too much milk in it, it's not strong. But I suppose... Fucking Brexit. Ah! There we go. As soon as she's spoken... Every time I talk about Brexit, she kicks the shit out of my fucking womb. Awesome. But yeah. No one actually thought it was going to happen. I mean, no, they didn't. You'd see the campaigners out in the street remaining and leave. You'd pass them off as fanatics or something. Okay, yeah, sorry. This game is just very I'm very slow paced, I'm afraid, on my part. Like it was a fucking primary school, but yeah, something. It looked insane from the outside. Didn't feel insane, not at first. At first it was exciting. Never voted before, couldn't be asked. It was always either this, old fuck that, or what. Yeah, I mean, I'm the same. But this felt real. like you could actually make a difference. When the result came back, there was about 20 minutes of celebration. Then the brakes kicked on something harsh. Walking to work that morning, you couldn't help but judge everyone, like I wonder which way she voted. She plays at a snail, but yeah, sorry. Earl Grey tea with milk and sugar. With milk? Okay. There's one thing insecure fucking men need, it's something to throw punches about. Yeah. So yeah, how did he take it? Worse than you. Hadn't seen him cry before like that. Came home from work and we just hugged till he stopped shaking. When his gran died, his fucking family dog, never so much as a tear. Can't put milk in tea. Hey, Multi! You can put milk in tea. Just depends what it is. Had to cry myself. Oh god, they're throwing in the mank fucking accent as well. Jeez. They're trying at least. Where's Melina when you want her? Had the stream on while doing the usual, but your view count will go down by 1 right about now. Alright. Go for it, mad dog. After it turned out all those twats in London didn't know what the fuck to do next. It did unravel pretty quickly. Things got really bad. Had a few run-ins with the Brexiteers, you know, the hardline knobs with the Union Jack hoodies and the Winston Churchill tattoos. Yes. Most just told him to fuck off home. He could deal with that. He had the same over here. But one group, oh no. We were together one time and a group of them told me to fuck off with him. Called me a traitor. Idiot squared up to them, things got tense. First time I'd ever been glad to see a copper. So yeah, we fucked off. Okay. Wasn't worth it over there. Ahmed's job had dried up anyway, no one wanted to hire a foreigner. It's not that bad! Been staying with this lot over here since spare room. They loved baked beans. Is baked beans a massive British thing? I mean, it clearly must be. Now this one's almost here. I don't know. I don't know now. Okay. What would you have done? I mean, if you lot ever had a Frexit vote. I mean, I'm just going to go with I don't know. So how can I make a reasoned choice? Just be guessing. Then again, if I can't make a decision, who can? But you just pretend it wasn't happening. Close your eyes, hope everyone else makes the right choice for you. Nah, mate, nah. Oh, she gone chav! She went chav! Oh, I can't do it. Nah, mate, nah! That's chav talk, that is. And her accent thickens as she goes on, yeah. One way, the other, you have to take a side. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, you would. But I suppose if you're not put in that position, if you don't think, if you just obviously thrown that at you, you don't necessarily make a choice there and then unless it's actually happening, do you? They do. It was called the French Revolution. Yeah, there you go. Nothing that irritates me more than those cheery fucks in the middle telling everyone just to get on. Smidge of sugar in mine. Nah. It depends again on tea over on your side, guys. Depends what tea you're drinking over there. It's not people, is it? We ain't designed to get on. Oh, I can't do this. Put 2 people on an island with enough food and both with half a fucking hour, one of them that kicked the shit out of the other over some biscuits. Yeah, they probably would, some of them. Problem wasn't the voters guessing, problem was the people asking the question making shit up. Using photos from Africa saying there were immigrants wanting into the UK. People putting made up numbers on the side of fancy red buses. Telling us horror stories about rioting and civil war. She's not wrong. That were the problem, not our fault if we had to guess. See, this is where I need Melina reading this out for me. There's the accent straight away for you. Don't really drink a lot of tea, mostly drink it when I have a cold. I'm a coffee guy. I'll drink both, but more often than not I go coffee. Was their fault for asking the wrong fucking question, yeah. Sorry about all that. No problem, yep. Begun the tea wars you have, the shroud of the tea bag has fallen. I suppose tea is a good one for being ill. Okay. Makes me feel welcome. Nice. Who's teabagging? We got a bit of a profit. 12 euros. Or 0.12 euros, whatever it is. I don't fucking know euros, I'm not gonna lie. Can we get one more fare in, or do you reckon we should just call it now? Oh, what do you reckon, guys? Gold cap. Oh, gold cap milk. Hell yes. Hell yes. Alright, let's pick up. Alright, I'm gonna get our dude over here. You'd just go to the house. Yeah, of course you would, wouldn't you? Gonna need a taxi soon. I love this, dude. I'm gonna pick. I'll do it really quickly. What's gold cap? Oh, gold cap is the top. Oh, this dude. Yeah, here we go. He's gonna jump out, jump out, jump out, jump out. Just can't get it anywhere. No. Gold cap is cream, basically. He's gonna tell us that we know what this guy's up to. I love the fact that we know his name as well. It's like Bruce Wayne. Full strength milk. Yeah, it's full fat. If it's unpasteurized as well, isn't it? No, it's better than creamer, trust me. I think I shit my pants a little. I love it. There are no marks, so it's just so scared. When he pulled that, I don't remember this line. When he pulled his katana out, man, I was like, that's it, it's over. He had a good life and now he's going to cut you up like a turkey. Yeah, full on whole milk. I believe gold is unpasteurized as well. I handled it. Okay. Handled the hell out of it. So we're still doing that. A katana. I like to have a lovely bunch of coconuts hiding in the meadow. Big ones, small ones. Mine are as big as your head. Those guys aren't Japanese at all, actually. I'm investigating a sort of organisation like mob types, you know. See, he might have some insight to it. Forcing kids to work in this squat, they're sort of sorting through jewellery, wallets, sometimes they're sent out to panhandle. Girls are sent to, I mean, you get the gist, right? Yeah. Police aren't doing anything about it. Typical. I don't know. I think there's something else to it. First off, the kids aren't French. Organisation is tied to the Albanians, the not so nice German guy. Straight from the cow, yeah, so unpreserved. It's non-pasteurised milk. I'll tell you what, non-pasteurised milk, if you ever get to try it, is fucking amazing. It really is. They have ties with the extreme right-wing organisation with connections to 2 police captains. I came to get photos. I want to alert the press. Good for you! Oh, shit! Sorry. While I was gonna on about my business, that guy jumped me with a katana. Scared me to death. No, unpasteurized goat milk is different again. You don't want that. We'll ask him if he's alright. I've got a bit dizzy now, by the way. What I'm about to say will probably sound pretty weird. Okay, go for it. Since I've been chasing this organisation down, I really feel like I'm doing something useful. I can really make a difference. And shit, that makes it all worth it. Would it be okay if I just got some shut-eye for the rest of the trip? Again, comes in bags. Kind of yummy though, very sweet taste. Yeah, it's very creamy, unpasteurized milk. It's fucking awesome. He or she see, he or she attacked you from behind. Still have about 10 minutes left before reaching your destination. It's always been the same effect on you. One of surprise. You're surprised to be reminded of this town next to Barris. Oh yeah. Calm, pointless, unremarkable, boring as hell. As long as you pull up in front of the driveway you dropped your passenger off last time. He wakes with a start. Already. Bless him. I'm gonna sleep for about 20 more hours. I have an essay to turn in 6 hours from now. Wish me luck. You're crazy. When you're in business school, it's actually pretty stupid to be a good student. I mean, once you get in, you paid, it's done deal. Good or bad, your grades don't make any difference. Try A2 milk. Do they get A2 over there? Stretches for a while. Anyway, shower, breakfast, essay, sleep. That's the plan. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Will she solve the case, guys? I don't know. Will I? I'm gonna cock it up. We know I am, aren't I? You sit alone. Check for blood. Right, we're... Okay, we're going to bed. Okay, here we go. We met Veronique. She faced a negative answer during your trip. We met Nadia and the dude that she decided to ditch. Felt a bit bad still for doing that. You gonna say any more? We met Ted Danson. Ted Danson was a dick. We met Lola. Discord's going nuts, sounds like. Is that yours, Multi? Okay. So. Oh, this is tense now. What are our new clues? Take a few minutes to update the board. Normally the toilet flushes in the next one over. Okay, we know about the muscle relaxant. Is what mine, so your Discord going off a lot. Where's our new victims one death? Victim one's death. Scapegoat. See, yeah, it's added to her again. This is why I still think it's her. Not you. Okay. Someone's is going nuts. Oh. See, hang on. She's been hard to investigate. She's got friends in high places, and that's why I think yours. Oh right, yours keeps going. Someone's is going, and my laptop's pinging lots. I know Maltese has been going nuts recently. Okay. What are you guys thinking? This is why I didn't want to rule her out. It says she's ruthless and ready for anything. I mean, I don't... Ah, there we go. Anita's husband, he was a dentist with access to muscle relaxant. So obviously she knows what it does. And I think, and that's another reason why they could blame it on him as well. The night of the fire, the muscle relaxant disappeared. But again, she could have had lackeys get that for her. I don't know. Part of me is kind of like, it's beneath her. She'll get people to do it for her. But she could have been in on it originally with all of these other ones. It could have been her, and now she's been sacked from her company. That, you know, she could end up turning up dead soon. Oh, now I don't know. It's going to be wrong, isn't it? Whichever one I go with. Oh, tears found on victim 2, maybe the killer. There's a lot that ties Anita. There's a few that ties Geraldine. I don't think Anita would cry or be sorry. And that's what kind of... That's what maybe makes me think it would be Alexander. But why... Victim 1 used to work with the Mafia, and so did her dad. Albatross fire, I mean... Newspapers in mouth. Banknotes stuffed in throat. Push for victim 4 to sell shares. I don't... Victim 4 was a member of secret escort database. 3 was as well. 2 was. 1 wasn't. 1 worked for the Mafia. Victim 2 was strangled. Victim 1 was also fired from the group. Weapon used on you was a World War II gun, but it doesn't mean that they knew properly how to use it either. Oh. Fuck. Do you know what? I'm gonna go with Alexander. I don't know why. I just think... I don't think he would necessarily stuff newspapers or banknotes. No. Strangled post-mortem. Refused to renovate Albatross before fire. That's why I think Alexander as well. Victim 3 received death threats. He did protest. Tears found on victim 3, maybe the killer as well. Okay, yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. Hang on, I haven't got any more, no. Right, okay, here we go. Impulsively take a step back. Here we go. Moment of truth. Come on, let's pick it up. Hi. So, she keeps alongside. There's no background noise. She must not be at the station. She ain't going to tell us where we are anyway. Say nothing. Good. I'm listening. What have you got for me? Glance at the wall. I don't have to remind you. You cannot get this wrong. Yep. We've had this before. Even the Minister of the Interior or crew, yep. Thrilled, oh, but certainly I don't want to put too much pressure on you. We're doing her job for her. Okay, now we have to decide. I'm gonna get this wrong, aren't I? He's in good physical state, but he's not lanky. She is. She's got anger management issues, but obviously he attacked Anita. Fuck it. I'm gonna get it wrong, aren't I? I'm gonna get it wrong. Okay. I'll buy it. Seems like a solid choice. I can fish around for a bit to vet your information. I'll call you tonight, try and get some sleep. Oh, might be a last night of freedom. There's certain elements that scream him, but also at the same time, after meeting him, when you find out about he's an alcoholic, he basically gets sent home and he stays at his friends a lot. That he almost makes it think that he's not capable of doing it. But I think the other lady is too on the nose. She's too on the nose, I think. It's too obvious for her. Oh, here we go. We had a restless night. Yeah, we did. I aged more than 5 years in a matter of minutes. Here we go. Night 7. We go straight out to the door. She's there. She's there waiting. Oh. Here she is. Ah! Oh my god, we did it! We did it! Fuck! You're right, at least the DA thinks you're... Oh my god, I got it right! Fuck, I got it right! Consider it, obviously I cocked up on the last one, so I knew just from that like her telling us to get in. Oh shit, sorry Nala. Her telling us to get in the cab was a good sign. Oh shit. Sorry, Nala keeps slipping off the top. You're gonna jump on the laptop now, so if I don't read the chat in a sec. You going up or are you coming down? Do you wanna come down, Nala? Sorry. She's pondering being up and down. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry, hang on. Hey, Mrs. You just want attention, don't you? Do you want to come down? Do you want to come down? I can't quite reach you from there, though, Mrs. Hey? Why? Let's do this. Let's choose wide. Oh, wobbly wobbly. Wibbly wobbly. So
van, just moving stuff around so my cat can jump down because she's reluctant to jump down because it's a weird shelving unit. I can't seem to do it with this monitor. I've got two monitors on the go. That's why. There we go. You guys have got armpit now as well. I apologise. Yeah, this ain't happening. Very. I'm so sorry on that. Just realised that you just got a big, massive cleavage shot there. I do apologise. But yeah, she's come down now. It's fine. Okay. I do apologise about that. You coming down, Nala? She's rubbing herself up against the monitor up there. Okay, so we got it right. Woohoo! No emotion in her voice. I've got emotion in my voice because I'm super chuffed. Sorry. We're gonna catch Sandman tonight. Come on! At 2 hours, we're gonna make him leave his place. Ow. So, this is going to be an interesting... It's one way to get views. I took my jumper off on a bloody stream. Look how that went. This is a bug. Oh, so we've got the bug again. We need a confession, do we? Feel like it if you can manage. I've seen and heard you enough to know that you have a gift for getting people to talk. Our suspect is a dangerous man. He is and he isn't. He's just so upset. That's the issue. Sorry, my camera's just completely cocked up, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. Sorry, there we go. He is a wounded animal. He might recognise you. He thinks it's a twist of fate. Who knows? We already picked him up once, didn't we? He was talking about it. Give you a meeting point, we'll be there waiting. So it's the same as the judge. I know you can do it. If you stick to the plan, nothing can go wrong. What if there's a problem? Okay. If you pick the suspect up, drive to the meeting point, and you're free. Easy as pie. Oh. Shit. Yep. So let's go and our last night. So, where is he then? He's not here. Okay. He's not here yet. Let's go pick up this dude. Lady. This one's a lady, isn't it? Shit, I keep saying dude. This one's a lady, if I remember rightly. So I need a drink. My chest is killing me. I'm waiting for Buff to come out with a comment. Okay. Yeah, I've picked this lady up before. Jackie Elizabeth, yeah. Thanks, honey. Yeah, oh, this is the prostitute lady. I like this lady. She's lovely. Okay. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into.
Anyhow, listen up. I know this guy who works in... Okay. We got a new clue. Already. Should have picked her up yesterday, shouldn't we? I owe you one. Shit. Okay. Everything's fine. Sometimes I wonder if I'm not... Oh, hello, Lucan. In the wrong line of work. I mean, I shouldn't have been an innkeeper. Should have been an innkeeper. First time Lucan's decided to nose up since I put the shelving in this corner. And he sits right in front of the TV. So... Can't quite read it. Go on then, Lucan. Sometimes... Oh, right, yeah. Have my own place, a dozen beds or so, something always simmering in the kitchen, not shimmering. Why did you say that? Business ain't so great these days. Oh yeah, we already know that they're putting a law on it, and you know, getting caught and being charged shitloads. Young Albanian girls are sending and bringing down the prices. Anyhow, I cook for my clients. They come to see me, you see, there's something hot to eat. It's not the Ritz or anything, but it's better than nothing. I mean, come on, love. You know, you want to get your leg over, and she's even fucking cooking for you. Cat's like, I'll lay, yeah, he's just bugging off out now as well. I need to feed them in a minute too. I'll have to come by for dinner one night. Yeah. Cool beans. Anytime, hun, you come by my apartment, it'd be a little easier. Could make you something sort of festive. Not right away. First, let me finish up business. Maybe after, when it's all done. Take all the time you need. Plenty of time to spare. She's not going anywhere, is she? Bless her. Haven't seen Aid for a few months. Do you know how she's doing? Oh, I haven't spoken to her for a while either. I'll have to give her a call. We like talking to Jackie. Thanks, hon. Okay, there was surely down back. Don't worry about it, just my feeling. Just feeling my age. Have a whole... yeah. There's a joke there about she's constantly on it. Okay, we've got to get him now, haven't we? He's going to ping up now. There he is! Come on then. Let's go get him. Let's go catch a killer. Okay. Ah, there it is. Ah, it's Greg's. Greg's Discord that was going nuts. Okay. I'm gonna need your services. Okay. Oh! Pull up to the sidewalk and wait for the suspect to enter the building. It's a hotel, not a very nice one. Okay. Yeah, because last time we picked him up, we took him from the other guy's place, the one by the cemetery, didn't we? Back door opens and your passenger sits down. So we're going up to the hospital. This is where we were going with the other dude. Right along and your passenger doesn't look at you. He seems preoccupied, distracted by something outside. Pretty sure the suspect doesn't recognise you. He barely looked at you. Yeah, if he'd have recognised us the last time when he got in the cab. Okay. How can he kill so methodically in cold blood? I don't think he did it deliberately. I think he's just lashing out at them. Hence the tears. Looks like a nice grandfatherly type. What if he's not the guy? Busset will make you pay. Almost jump at the sound of his voice. Change your plans. I need to go to 122. Aha! Raise an eyebrow. Ooh. I'm just gonna nod in agreement. Change directions and drive away from the meeting point with the police. How can you fix this? Maybe you can drop your passenger off and then call us to explain. You might try to escape. Because I helped out the other dude. I let him kind of kill himself almost. I took him to that square when the sun came up. Clench your gut, there's something else. Uh-oh. Oh no! No! Oh no, he's like a terrorist bomber, isn't he? Raise an eyebrow to look in the rearview mirror and cross your passenger's gaze. Everything alright. His voice is clear, crystal clear. Not the slightest alcoholic slur. It's cold out tonight. It's winter, it's par for the course. His words, his way. My god, he's very clever! You almost reach your destination, you tense up. Can we just keep driving? I'm quite bothered, I'm worried about you, my friend. Shit, he does remember, look at it. You haven't slept much this week. What? He's been watching us. He has been going into the house, hasn't he? You got a little too involved in this investigation. Shit, is he gonna stab us? Why don't we make a deal? You tell me what. Oh, right, okay, it's similar to the other one. You tell me what you know and what they're planning tonight and I'll let you live. Oh, God. The other dude didn't try and kill us. This is good. Out comes a weapon, you don't know where it came from, but now it's pointed right at you. One sign, one move and you disappear, understood. Oh, where's our saviour when we want him? Who do you work for? Oh! I'm gonna say nothing for the minute. Sure you got nothing to tell me? Put his hands in the rearview mirror, you read the autopsy reports, so you know that. Who do you work for? I'm gonna keep him talking. You assaulted me once. He stops and something shifts in his eyes and his body. You're the cab driver I shot, aren't you? You turn to nod. You come to the address he gave you. I'm sorry. You surprised me. I panicked. I didn't mean to. Yes! Oh, we can stop him doing it. What do they want from me? The cops, I suppose, all that. The call from the hospital in the middle of the night was a trap. His voice seems so soft. You sense you have to play the honesty card with him. Be straight. I mean, they want all three. They want a confession. They want a confession. Why are you telling me this? I could kill you. I mean, the dude's not afraid to die, but I mean, he clearly isn't an intentional murderer. Well, I mean, he is intentionally murdering people, but I mean, like, you know, it's he clearly apologized for, you know, attacking us. And he's doing, you know, there's been tears on half the victims. He just wants, he's been lashing out, hasn't he? It's not planned in the sense of a proper serial killer, is it? You kill for very specific reasons. You've done that. I've done nothing to hurt you. Yeah. More strange and realistic. Very well. Drive to the meeting point. Yes! We got him to give himself up. Listen very carefully to what I'm going to say. I have no regrets, not one, not for any of my victims. Each and every one deserved to die. They lied, they turned a blind eye, they caused the death of more than 80 people. I mean, yes, but at the same time, I still think when he did it, he was kind of like, you know, and this is the alcohol as well. For what? For money. Some had no choice, I think. Lies after the fire. There was enough time, enough of an investigation, enough media involved to tell the truth. And no one told it. Every morning I just woke up and told myself they must pay, they must be judged. So why is he the Sandman, not judge? In justice posture, mere detail perhaps, but you notice it. His weapon is still right there though. I broke into your place, you know. I saw your wall, your files. There were two possibilities. Either you worked for the cops or for the group. They figured the group could afford to hire a private detective. And I saw you sticking your nose into things left and right. Each time I moved forward, there you were, sniffing around. I needed to know more about you. You must think I'm a little nuts, right? Well, no, we were looking into who was trying to kill us in the first place, so not really. I started killing because no one was doing anything. But journalists sold out, city hall woman, rotten to the core, son of a bitch arsonist. I'm sure he's the one who set fire to the Albatross. But that's the thing, you don't know he set fire to the Albatross. Even the old guy, he was just a stockholder like any other, willing to do whatever it takes to make a few thousand more. Again, some of these, not necessarily. Let me ask you, what was it to him? He was already a millionaire. My life doesn't change when I find a penny in the gutter, does it? I'm gonna remain discreet. I was a soldier, you know. Yes, we know. You probably know that already, though. You checked up on me. Indochina, I was barely 20. They gave me a rifle and some bullets. They pointed to 3 guys in a field and said, "Those are our enemies, you have to kill them." So I killed them. When I understood they were, when I discovered what they were fighting for, it was too late. Yeah, so why kill unless you know the full thing? Just treat it like shit, no one give a damn about us. What happens if I run right now? I'll be in deep shit. Is that why you're helping them? Yeah. You must have done something shady, you done time. Yeah, we'll tell the truth. Something major, I suppose. You seem like a good guy. I couldn't care less of what you did. See? Why? You know, why? It would bother the hell out of me if you went to jail for me, really. Oh, here we go. I, Alexander Leclerc, confess to the murder of Jean Breton, Sandrine Rowland, Michaela Blanc, and Henry Dutilleux. I worked alone, no accomplices, no outside help. I gave them anesthetic I used in Indochina. While they were suffocating, I talked to them. I went through the list of all the horrible and cruel acts that contributed to the Albatross fire. Oh, he really did go into it, wasn't it? That's my motive, to seek revenge for the death of my grandson and the dozens of other victims. Nothing personal, just justice. Sniffles and leans over. You think that'll do it? You not. Oh, he's taking the weapon away. Good. I've one last thing to ask you. My daughter... Oh shit, we said we were supposed to help her, weren't we? Oh look! Got an achievement. Discovered the Sandman's identity. Headlights from the police cars flood your cab with bright lights. Another car comes to block you in. A voice in the megaphone asks you to get out of the taxi. He's not moving anymore. Has he given himself sedative? Nice mess, huh? Cops have only just let you back in your taxi. They don't know if they're going to be able to save him yet. That dose he gave himself was fit for a horse. Yeah. Earlier when you were talking to him, he gave himself a shot. It doesn't look good. He committed suicide in your back seat. A real nice mess. Well, you got a confession. He thought he was doing the right thing. Yes, yes, I can see that. Yeah, because the other dude, the judge, was her mentor, wasn't he? He's convinced he's a hero who's incapable of understanding the seriousness of his crimes. He thinks he's Robin Hood. Yes and no. Anyway, you did work on this case. I must admit I'm a bit surprised that we got it first time. You're no longer needed here. We got the tape. We had your statement. If he decides to wake up, we'll get his. Actually, if you could kindly get the hell out of here as soon as possible. Don't leave the country, obviously. I need you to be available if I have questions. But I no longer consider you a suspect. You're free to go. What's the magic word? Go fuck yourself. We did it! Did it. Okay. What I might have to do then, because I went a lot longer than I intended to. Oh, yeah, we go. There's, yeah. Oh, okay. I have one more case. So I think what I might do is I might do that as another stream. And leave you all hanging! But, yeah, I think Phil might be right and just try it in, like, the hard mode. Maybe. There's some weird-ass music going on in this. But, I think, yeah. Because I need to go and, I was quite chuffed with that. I got it. Yeah, Harriet's woken up now as well, so I'm going to have to go and feed my cats, I think. They're all going to want feeding. They're all trying to get in and out and what have you. I need to shut my front door as well, quite literally. But, what I might try and do then tomorrow is oh yeah, we picked up Crookie. I need to stream tomorrow. Should do it now. Look, YOLO, sir. I know. I would, but I need to get some stuff done, and my throat's really starting to hurt as well now. But obviously, other people are streaming. People are torn between other people as well. But what I might do is I might try and throw another one in tomorrow. I need to do some stuff tomorrow, but I might try and throw another one in. We shall see. I much that I would love to, I'll end up just getting sidetracked, and I'll still be here at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I need to get some shit done. So yeah, one more case left to do on this. The sun is about to come up, apparently. It's about to go down my end. Tired, and your chest is tight. My chest is very, very tight. I am not going to lie. Cheers, Phil, by the way. I did give you a follow. Yeah, and you followed me back as well. Cheers for that. But yeah, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to go and get some food. I'm going to feed my cats, and who knows, I might throw another one in, okay? Shall I see if anyone here is about to raid? Great Ghost is there. Let's raid Great Ghost, okay? But yeah, if anyone is over on Ox's chat, I'll probably chuck that on in a sec as well, while I'm feeding everyone. Don't tease me with a good time. Oh, gonna love it, Buff. But I'll chuck. I'll raid. Obviously, you know, don't feel you have to go over. But we're gonna raid Great Ghost. Followed me yesterday from watching one of the ones from that came with the with Chunky Biscuits. So yeah, let's head over there, and I will see you all soon. Bye.